Welcome everyone to another unboxing video. This time we are taking a look at 5D'S Starter Deck Duelist Toolbox. Kind of a strange name for the name of a starter deck, but essentially, yeah, it was the starter deck for the year of 2010, kind of around the time of the end of the 5D'S era. So it's, by that point it kind of had lived its prime, and we were moving on to XCs shortly after the following year. But basically, if you don't know, the majority of the decks that were released around the time of the 5D'S era actually had a different style to them. It doesn't have the regular, just the regular flap here and flat there, like that. Instead, it's very easy to take them off from the very top, which is why they had to be sealed, like what you see right here. They were sealed, but they were easy once you actually unsealed them, to open up. So, pros and cons to it, but it's not always the, I guess, the layout for a deck that most people recognize a deck to be, because these are actually very rare in terms of a layout compared to everything else that was released before and after. But basically, this one here, if you couldn't already tell, because it was kind of blocking, right there you can see, oh my god, focus, there we go, it says first edition. Yeah, so there we go, Duelist Toolbox. So basically for this, like I was saying up here, look at this, look how easy, you just come up here like that, and then you just put your finger there, and then you just pop, that's it. It would be very easy to steal this in the store if they didn't seal them, which is why they did that. Before we open it, here's a quick look at the contents. So it's a lot of synchro stuff in general, because anything in the 5D'S era was basically revolving around synchros, because they had to sell cards, just like how nowadays it's links, and that just keeps moving and moving. So let's see, there's actually a bunch of stuff in here. Oh my god, it feels like it's a bunch of stuff. Alright, there's an empty box right there. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna start with this. What is this? It says, special offer, 2 free, what? With paid subscription or renewal to Shonen Jump. Well, let's just do it. I know I'm 10 years late, but let's do it. I'm just kidding now. It's not gonna work anymore. It says see reverse for details. Basically, here, oh my god, can you please focus, camera? Thank you. You can only score these exclusive cards with your paid subscription or renewal to Shonen Jump. And then it basically tells you how to do it, oh my god, these are Transform Sphere and Tyrant especially Tyrant Neptune. Oh my gosh. It's only good while supplies last. Do you think they still have supplies 10 years later? Let's hope, right? Thank god, that's what happens when you get a first edition from 10 years ago. You see products that are like, oh my god, great deal, but then it's actually too late. So this is just a container thing, there's nothing in here valuable at all, just for the cards. And then you get this right here, which is the beginner's guide. Here we go, oh my god. Oh, okay. And the playmat, which I'm assuming is very generic. It should be very generic. I mean, I don't see why it would be anything else, right? Oh, I have it the wrong way, dude. There we go. Yeah, see, it's not even, nothing with pendulums, nothing like that at all, it's just a regular, like what a lot of people remember from how Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be. Basically that. Okay. And the very last thing is this, of course, the actual cards themselves, so that's going to be cool and interesting to open up and see, Alright, so basically, with these here, we start with a synchro at the very top. Ultra rare. This here's Junk Destroyer. It's an Earth level 8 synchro that has Junk Synchron plus 1 or more non-tuners as the materials. It's nice having a first edition, even though it's not a played card. It's still cool having one of these, cover cards, first edition, especially when it's a 10-year-old deck. 2600 attack, and its effect says when this card is synchro summoned, you can select and destroy cards on the field up to the number of non-tuner monsters you use as synchro material monsters for this card. So it's any card. So that means that by default you're always going to be able to destroy one card, always, when you synchro summon it. Maybe more if you decide to use more. I really doubt you'll ever use more than 2, 3 total monsters including Junk Synchron, but yeah, so that's Junk Destroyer. Junk Destroyer, pretty cool. It actually looks a lot better in person. The camera has a weird shade there, it looks better like that, sort of. Okay, you get the point. The next foil is Rapid Warrior. Level 4 win, 1200 attack. During your main phase 1, you can activate this card's effect. If you do, it can attack your opponent directly this turn. Other monsters cannot attack during the turn you activate this effect. Very horribly outdated now. Nowadays there's actually monsters with 1200 attack that can just attack directly, like what Giraffe, for example. Next one is Synchron Explorer. Level 2, 0 attack. When this card is normal summon, you can select one Synchron monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Its effects are negated. It's essentially serving as an instant Synchro summon. Just summon it, special summons a Synchron, and there you go. Kind of like what Junk Synchron actually does, but for kind of like the other way around, you know? It's a tuner that just basically can search out generally non-tuners. Then we have X-Saber Wayne. Level 5. 2100 attack, and it says 1 tuner plus 1 plus more non-tuner monsters. When it's critical summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower warrior monster from your hand. What if it was from your deck? Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, from your deck but a hard once per turn? That thing would have a lot more use. Man. There's X-Saber Wayne. Alright, so that's actually... Oh, I thought they were... Oh my god, really? Wait, let's take a look at this box. What does it say here? Does it actually say anything? In terms of... What's over here? 40 common cards, 4 foil cards. What? 4 is a really weird one. They usually do 3, a cover card and 2 more, or 5. 4? What the hell? Okay. We got Battle Footballer, Blazing Apache, and Toon Warrior. So these are the 3 and only vanilla monsters, I guess. Toon Warrior, Blazing Apache, Battle Footballer. Toon Warrior specifically is actually a level 3 tuner. Then moving on to the next ones. We got Man-Eater Bug, no need to talk about that. I'm pretty sure you know. Hayabusa Knight lets you attack twice with 1,000 attack. Chainsaw Insect, really massive attack, but the opponent draws... oh, okay, by the way, you want something crazy? Chainsaw Insect, if you have like one of the first editions from Shadow of Infinity where it came out, the effect says if this card battles a monster, your opponent draws 1 card. Which would make you think, I mean, I guess it was just, I don't know if it was eroded or if it was just printed wrong, but the effect is whenever it attacks or is attacked, basically anytime it battles, including direct damage. You know, like, I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird, but that it had that other effect in Shadow Infinity, because I actually have a copy of that. War Apocalypse, okay, this basically flip, destroy 1 spell or trap. You get 2 Junk Synchrons, that's actually pretty cool to have, you know, to have 2 of those. How many tuners do you get here? So you get a Toon Warrior plus 2 Junk Synchrons. Really great Synchron for its time. Basically, you know, you normal summon it, special summon a level 2 or lower normal monster from your graveyard in base up defense position. Yeah. An instant Junk Warrior, or another level 5 monster that you wanted to get. Basically like an instant Allied Justice Catastor. You know, just think of it like that. It's pretty cool to have 2 of these right here. Let's see. Speed Warrior, Quillbolt Hedgehog, you get 2 of those, okay. X-Saber Galahad, pretty good attacking monster. Fortress Warrior, this one, this is the one that cannot be destroyed by battle, right? By once per turn or something? This card is not destroyed, yeah. And you take no battle damage to melting this card, so pretty cool actually. Alright, let's go ahead and, yeah, so we got all those there. Just putting some more, laying some more down. So we got Turret Warrior. You can tribute 1 warrior type monster to special summon this card from your hand. If you do against attack equal to a tribute monster's original attack. Not bad, not bad. It's basically special summoning, you know. Then you got Twin Sword Marauder, Dark Tinker. That one's actually a tuner. I totally forgot what this one actually does. When this card you control is sent to the graveyard, look at the top card of your deck. Return that card to either the top or the bottom. Oh. Well, I mean, it's when it's sent to the graveyard, so if it's used as a synchro material, then it'll still work. Right there's another tuner. Then we got Toon Warrior over here as a tuner too. And then lastly, the last effect monster is actually a pretty good card. Quick Draw Synchron. Level 5. You can send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard and special summon this card from your hand. You can substitute this card for any 1 Synchron tuner monster for a synchro summon. It cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro summon of a monster that lists a Synchron monster as a tuner. Pretty cool. Then over here for our spells really quick, we got Half Shot, Shine True Nade, Card Destruction, Rhoda, War Wizarding Alive, Banner of Courage, Enemy Controller, Hammer Shot, Monster Reincarnation, and Synchro Boost. A lot of pretty good ones here. A few like, iffy ones, but for the most part that's pretty good. And then traps, we got Wild Tornado, Trap Hole, Dust Tornado, Raigeki Break, Rope of Life, Secret Barrel, good burn card there. Sakuretsu Armor, Battle Trap, Threatening Roar, good trap in general. Rising Energy and Defense Draw. Isn't that the one where you draw a card? Yeah, it is. Okay. And I know you actually got 2 more synchros here that you get. Look at that. This time it's a common X-Saber Herbellum because I have a super rare one. And then the last one is, it's a vanilla synchro. It's Gaianite, the Force of Earth. One of the first ones that actually came out, one of the first synchros, which is why it's, you know, here, but it's a pretty bad one nowadays, obviously. But yeah, so there we go. You get 4 synchros, you get 5 tuners, so that's pretty cool. And a lot of pretty interesting ones for a starter deck back in 2010, you know, not bad. It's always nice that you do get a first edition, you know, that I got a first edition. It's nice to get first editions of these old ones. Even if they're not very good cards, it's still good to have them. They might be valuable someday, you know, as more time goes on, so yeah. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video in any way, as always, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great and a fantastic day.